Hello everyone, welcome to my channel TechEdu Information Knowledge is Life. In this video we are going to learn 2D transformation, from which we will see 2D rotation. Let us begin with the definition of rotation. So 2D rotation is a process of rotating an object with respect to an angle in two-dimensional plane. Suppose this is a x-axis, this is y-axis, and it will create a plane which is called as a 2D plane. So by considering a particular object which will rotate with particular angle, that is 90 degree in clockwise one. So this is nothing but 2D rotation. After that, 2D rotation depends on first one, rotation point, and the second one is the angle which is called as rotation angle. Rotation point is also called as pivot point, and rotation angle is called as theta. So the pivot point is the point through which or along which that object is going to be rotated, and rotation angle is nothing but with how much angle that object is to be rotated, and this is all about rotation dependency. Now rotation of two types. So 2D rotation is clockwise, when an object rotates clockwise if the value of the rotation angle is negative, and 2D rotation is anti-clockwise if an object rotates anti-clockwise if the value of the rotation angle is positive. So this is about the angles. Now rotation of a point. Now consider if we want to rotate a point A, x1, y1, that has a rotation angle theta, distance r from origin to A dash, which is having coordinate x2 and y2, that has rotation angle of beta. Then we can rotate by following rotation equation. x2 can be calculated with the help of x1 into cos theta minus y1 into sin theta. Then y2 can be calculated with the help of x1 into sin theta plus y1 into cos theta. Here we can see a 2D plane in which A is an object with dimension x1 and y1, r distance away from origin and making an angle of theta with x-axis. Now this object is rotated with angle of beta in anti-clockwise direction with a distance of r from origin by getting new coordinate values with A dash into bracket x2, y2. So now how that formula is to be obtained? So these type of equations are here. We can represent the coordinates of a point A, x1, y1 by using standard trigonometry. So x1 here is r cos theta, which we can say first equation. Y1 can be r sin theta, we can call it as a second equation. Then we can also define point A, x2, y2 in the same way. So x2 can be calculated with the help of r cos theta plus beta. So when we evaluate this formula by using trigonometry function, we will achieve r cos theta cos beta minus r sin theta sin beta. And we can call this equation as a third one. And the second value y2 can be calculated with the help of r sin into bracket theta plus beta. So it can be evaluated by using trigonometry functions r cos theta sin beta plus r sin theta cos beta. And we can call it as an equation 4. By using equation 1, 2, 3 and 4, we will get x2 is equal to x1 cos theta minus y1 sin theta, and y2 is equal to x1 sin theta plus y1 cos theta. We can also represent the rotation in the matrix format also. So it can be represented in matrix format like this one. When we want to represent as an homogeneous coordinate, the rotation can be represented in the form of 3 by 3 rotation matrix. And it can be represented like this one. After that, if a given line segment with a starting point 0, 0 and ending point 4, 4, apply 30 degree rotation anti-clockwise direction on the line segment and find out the new coordinates of the line. Now suppose this is an example in which we are having a line with starting and ending points. So we can rotate a straight line by its end points with the same angle. Then we redraw a line between a new end point. So that we are having a given of old ending coordinates of the line x old and y old, which is situated at 4, 4. And we are having rotation angle which is called as theta. Here we can say 30 degree. Let's new ending points of line after rotation can we say x new and y new. So apply the rotation equation. We will have x new is equal to x old comma cos theta minus y old sin theta. By putting all these values, we will be having 4 into cos 30 degree minus 4 into sin 30 degree. So as we all know, trigonometric table is there, and by using that table we are having sin 30 degree as root 3 by 2 and sin 30 degree we are having 1 by 2. So by placing all the values in the equation, we need to solve it, and after that we will have x new value, that is 1.46. In the same way we will calculate with y new value, which is having an equation x old sin theta plus y old cos theta. Now we are having x old 4 sin theta, that is sin 30 plus 4 into cos 30. By using the same trigonometric table, we are having the values of sin 30 1 by 2 and cos 30 root 3 by 2. By placing all the values in the equation, we will solve and we will have y new is equal to 5.46. So the new ending coordinates of line after rotation, we will have 1.46 and 5.46. When we will situate in our 2D plane, it will look something like this one. So this is our first example. We can represent all these calculations in matrix form also. So in matrix form, the new ending coordinates of the line after rotation may be obtained as in this way. So we can write down in matrix format x new y new is equal to cos theta minus sin theta cos theta into x old y old. All these values are of column vector. So by placing all these values, we need to perform the equation. We will have cos 30 minus sin 30. These values we can get from our trigonometric table, and we are having 4 old x value and 4 y old value. So when we multiply this matrix format, we need to multiply in this way. We need to multiply first row, first column, second row, first column. By performing this operation, we will get these kind of equation or matrix form. When we will solve this, we will achieve the same x new and y new values of our line. So this is the second form with the help of which we can find out our line after rotation also. Now let us take an example. Given a triangle with corner coordinates 0, 0, 1, 0 and 1, 1. We need to rotate the triangle by 90 degree anti-clockwise direction and find out the new coordinates. So when we rotate a polygon by rotating each vertex of it with the same rotation angle, given old corner coordinates of triangle A, which is having value 0, 0, B, which is having 1, 0 and C, which is having 1, 1. And the rotation angle, that is theta, we need to rotate this triangle by 90 degree. So we need to calculate all the equations with respective coordinates. So for coordinate A 0, 0, let's the new coordinate of corner A after rotation x new y new. Apply the rotation equation. We will have x new is equal to x old into cos theta minus y old into sin theta. So 0 into cos 90 degree minus 0 into sin 90 degree will be 0. So our x new value for A coordinate will be 0. Now y new value will be calculated with the help of x old into sin theta plus y old into cos theta. By placing all the values, we will get y new is equal to 0. So the new coordinates of corner A after rotation we will have 0, 0. For coordinate B, which is having old values 1, 0. Let the new coordinates of corner B after rotation x new and y new. So x new can be calculated with the help of x old into cos theta minus y old into sin theta. Which after placing all the values, we will be having 0 x new value of corner B after rotation. And y new value can be calculated with the help of x old sin theta plus y old cos theta. By placing all the values, we will be having y new is equal to 1. So the new coordinates of corner B after rotation we will have 0 and 1. Now the last coordinate is C1. So the old values of C are 0, 1, 1. Let the new coordinates of corner C after rotation x new, y new. We will achieve x new by x old into cos theta minus y old into sin theta. So by placing all the values, we will achieve x new is equal to minus 1. For calculating y new, we will use x old into sin theta plus y old into cos theta. We will place all the values. After that, we will achieve 1 for y new value of corner C. So the new coordinates of corner C after rotation we will have minus 1, 1. So for triangle, we are having new coordinates after rotation A 0, 0, B 0, 1 and C minus 1, 1. Let us see how it will get rotated when we will have new values. So here are the previous values which we are placed here, that is 0, 0, 1, 0 and 1, 1, 1. After rotation, we are having these values 0, 0, 0, 1 and minus 1, 1. So to find out whether it is rotated by 90 degree or not, we can check out with the help of this one. So this is the B for first our original triangle and this is the second B for our same triangle after rotation. So it will create an angle of 90 degree after rotation. Thank you.